Hello, my darling critters. Episode 49 of the Critical Role Bell's Hells campaign combines the two most boring aspects of a role-playing campaign: planning and traveling. This is an episode that I will completely forget about, probably right after filming this video. Who am I? I am the BookTube Goddess, the #1 drag queen booktuber on YouTube. Last episode, it felt like the main Malleus Key in the Hellcatch Valley seemed too powerful for Bell's Hells to take on because it was so heavily protected, like with Sentinel robot guards, Odahan Thal. How many other Rudiusborn are there? Not to mention Ludinus, who's some sort of archmage. Maybe I'm wrong, but it just felt like it was a quest for a level 18 plus party, not a level 8 party. What do you think? Let me know down in the comments. Bell's Hells went down their list of everyone who could possibly help them, and it came down to really just two entities: Nana Mori, who's still recovering after her battle with Glumgut, and Ira the Nightmare King, who of all people is the least trustworthy. I will say that the lack of support they got when they started communicating via messages gave us a pretty strong sense of desperation. And I really don't get FCG's suicidal tendencies to use himself as some sort of suicide bomber. That seemed to come out of left field for me. But the party generally does seem to land on the plan to blow up the Rudius Key with a big bomb that they arranged to get in Thesaurus. By the way, I wish there was a map to show us the route, because I'm a little confused of the geography of where they came from, the Fey Realm to Thesaurus to the Hellcatch. Maybe that's just me, but I was confused. They do reach out to Imogen's mother, Liliana, using FCG's Shared Dream spell, and we get the confirmation that Liliana is working with the Rudius bad guys to kill all the gods, making Imogen wonder if maybe they're on the wrong side and her mother is doing the right thing. But then Orym throws cold water on that with a great lie.
What if it's not that bad? I mean, what if what we're doing is just fight and change? What if...
Well, Imogen, I wish my family didn't have to die for her brighter tomorrow.
You're right. I'm sorry. You're right.
The weirdest scene, at least for me, was Ashtan getting drunk with Laudna and talking about himself. I'm not sure if I followed everything that was going on, but it seems like Ashtan has been using Bell's Hells in order to manipulate them into helping him discover what the Ishari did to his family, and that when he first met Orym, he mixed up Ishari with Hishari. What?
You know, I love you all just a little bit.
And you hate us just a little bit too.
Yeah.
What's with the fucking mask that you pull out and stare at a little bit that you wanted so badly to steal from that hoax of a museum?
It's a helmet. And did you just what the fuck is up with that, me?
Yes, I did.
Give me the drink.
I take a swig first before passing it back.
There are rules. I have very little memory of anything that happened to me before the orphanage, home, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I do remember people who may have been my mother and father. I don't know. I can't really, it's all a blur. They don't have faces. It's just an idea. It felt like that, I guess. Who the fuck knows? There was an accident, and I do remember that. I remember there being an accident. I remember watching somebody who felt like family just get torn into pieces, just absolutely ripped apart. And then I was in the desert, and I don't know how I got there. I don't know how I got to Bosphorus. I was just found. But there was one word that stuck in my head and always stuck with me, and I didn't think it mattered. I didn't know what I would ever do with it until I saw it on a label beneath a cheap suit of armor in a stupid fucking museum filled with bullshit.
There's a lot of bullshit.
This fucking helmet was the first time I saw the word Hishari. That's actually why I'm even with this group. So I heard the word Ashari randomly and thought maybe I just had a fucked up memory. I've just been waiting, hoping that I could indebted everybody enough that maybe people would help me once I helped them. Because that's how the world works. Although I'm getting a little weird here, I will admit.
You keep saying Ashari. Drashari?
Hishari.
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 He's drunk.
Hishari. I don't even have my retainer.
Sounds a lot like Ashari, like Orem shit.
He said it once and then I was in.
You haven't talked to him about this?
Not yet, no.
There was a funny Fearne moment when she and Orem are discussing what to do if Imogen turns against him and sides with her mother.
I'm gonna pull Orem aside.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
Hey, so that dream thing was weird. But I don't really know what I'm asking you, but what do we do if Imogen decides to go to the other side of things?
he hops up on your shoulder so that he's right there. I'm thinking the same thing, too. I'd like to think I have faith in her.
I do too.
I don't think it'll come to that. But if it does, Fearne, are you with me?
Always.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah, me too. It'll be totally fine. We just gotta watch our girl. And make sure. Yeah, it's fine. It's totally fine. This is so not a big deal. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna be great. It's gonna be a success. And
If it does, if that moment comes in the middle of hell, I'll do my best to get her attention. You're gonna be the one who has to do the thing.
I don't know if I can do the thing. What's the thing?
Anyway, the party goes to Bosphorus, they pick up the bomb, and they pick up Iris, and the rest of the episode is the journey to the Malleus Key, where we get a couple of random encounters that are basically variations of storms, a sandstorm, a magic storm. I'm really not mad about any of this because traveling scenes ultimately make quests feel more epic. Nobody thinks the best part of Lord of the Rings is Frodo and Sam's journey to Mount Doom, but without that arduous journey, the climax wouldn't feel as hard won. Likewise, when a D&D campaign has high-level characters that can teleport wherever they want, suddenly the world feels much smaller because there's no sense of geography. Now, I'm not going to be happy if there's 2 of these traveling episodes back to back, but everything indicates that we are going to get to the Malleus Key next episode, right when the apogee solstice occurs. So, I am expecting something really big to occur. I am concerned that their plan is really thin. I kind of suspect that once they scout the area, they'll do some more planning, and I'm really curious what Ira Wendigoth is going to do. I also have the feeling we're leading up to some sort of major event that will change the face of Exandria going forward, which is both exciting and terrifying. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Until the next episode, may all the books you read and campaigns you play be blessed.